Here we have for sale our 2022 on a 71 plate. This is our one owner from new Ford Transit Custom. This is a 280 model, which means it's got a 2.8 ton gross vehicle weight. This one's got the 2 litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. That is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. And this is a short wheelbase limited van with our full signature styling package on it, finished in frozen white. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. I'll also talk you through what makes this van one of our signature Transit Customs. We'll talk you through the service history with the vehicle and what we've done to it during our preparation. Also have a really close look at the condition, seeing as the vehicle is currently available for sale at the time of recording. So starting here then, at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. So barn doors are 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. Now, I mentioned the signature styling package, and the first thing to note is the rear spoiler which has been added there, which you can see, and that ties in very nicely with some of the other sporty styling, things like the sidebars, roof bars, alloy wheels and bits around the front as well, which we'll come on to in just a moment. But having a look here at the condition at the back of the van, you can see the rear doors looking very, very nice indeed. There's not really much to fault here. It's looking very, very sharp and very clean and tidy. You can also see that there is a locks for vans deadlock there on the rear door as well. Now the Limited does come with rear parking sensors as standard. Just looking down here, there's a couple of tiny little marks, little touch-ins here or there low down on the rear bumper, but other than that, not much to fault here. It's looking very, very smart indeed. When we open up the rear doors, you've got this yellow arm. Give that a pull, that clips into place there against the rear barn door. You can do exactly the same with the other door as well, and that then gives you maximum accessibility into the back of the van. And you can see now in here that we've got brand new ply lining in the back of this van. Now we do this on the vast majority of panel vans which come into stock with us. We strip the old ply lining out and fit brand new ply lining, and of course that is there to make it look better, of course, but it is also there to protect the vehicle. So if you've got cargo moving around in here in the back, it's not going to cause a nasty outward dent in the side of your nice new van, because the ply lining is there to stop it. But you can see the ply liner does a fantastic job. It's all silicone sealed in around the outside. Full rear door coverage, even with these nice infills here, which again are all sealed into place. You got that nice hard wearing plastic floor, which is nice and easy to keep clean. You can sweep that out and keep that nice and clean in the back. And you can also see there's some tie down points dotted around on the inside of the van as well. And this also gives you a look of the condition of the bulkhead as well. And also you can see the inside of the side loading door there. That has also got full door coverage in there as well. If we shut the doors, then we continue to go around the outside of the van. So I mentioned service history a little bit earlier on. So we do have a fantastic service history with this van. As I mentioned right at the start, this is one owner from new. And we have evidence of 4 previous services which have been carried out, which is actually more than it would have been due by manufacturer's guidance. So it's really nice to see that it has been very, very well serviced. So 4 previous services have been carried out, but crucially during our preparation, we've put this van right through our van specialist workshop, which is Bridgend Van Care, and they have conducted a thorough health check on the vehicle. They've done a new MOT, but crucially they've also done the timing belt, or what is known as the wet belt change on this particular van as well. And when we do that, it is a thorough job. So it is the sump is replaced, the timing cover is replaced, along of course with the oil and filter. Naturally you're dropping the oil when you're doing that change. So as I say, it's effectively had 5 services now really with that with the new oil and filter on the wet belt change. But as I say, that is a really nice bonus there that has been done, and we wouldn't recommend doing that again now for a further 6 years or 60,000 miles. Looking here down the passenger side of the vehicle, again looking very, very clean and tidy. There's a tiny little blemish just here, you can see there, but other than that there's not a tremendous amount I can fault here. It's looking really, really smart indeed. If I open up the side loading door, this gives us a look at the load space from this angle here, looking really, really clean and tidy. Same with the bulkhead from here. And then if I open up the passenger door, we can start to have a look inside here as well. So having a look at the step, the door card there, the floor, having a look at the passenger seats, all looking very nice in here. And you've also got the nice little fold down tray there with a couple of cup holders and somewhere to store your paperwork as well. You can flip these seats forward, and that gives you some access then to some extra storage there underneath the passenger seats. And I always mention in these videos just paying attention to how clean it is even under here. Just sort of gives you a taste of the attention to detail that our guys go to when it comes to preparing these vans. Every cup holder, all absolutely spot on. You can see the condition here of the dashboard. The glove box is actually looking very, very nice as well. This particular van has got a wired-in dash cam as well, so you can put your own SD card in there. And that's a nice little bonus as well. So I mentioned some of the styling. So we've got the roof bars, we've got the side bars, and then we've also got these fantastic 18-inch gloss black alloy wheels. I really like the design on these. I think it's a really nice, aggressive looking design, which sort of matches the front splitter. These are load rated, of course, with load rated tyres. Round to the front then, having a look at the condition here around the front. You can see it's all looking really clean and tidy here. Around the front, there's not really much I can fault you. Of course, you're going to get the odd little blemish, like this little touch in just here, and the odd stone chip. There will be 1 or 2 stone chips here. It is just slightly drizzling to rain, but I say you will find the odd stone chip. But generally speaking, as you can probably see here, it's looking really, really clean and tidy. Now the headlights then, you've got this lovely LED daytime running light around the outside, which is looking very, very nice on the headlights. And of course you've got that Ford Trail front grille there as well. You've got the front fog lights, and as I mentioned, that fantastic splitter down there as well. And I really think white works very, very well on our signature vans because it gives that really stark contrast between the gloss black and the white of the van. Of course, I think they look lovely in grey or black in the darker colours as well. But the gloss black doesn't, of course, stand out quite as much. But I think that looks really, really sharp with the white contrasting with the gloss black of the grille, the black grille, the gloss black of the lower splitter, the gloss black wheels, black side bars, black roof bars. And I think it's a really, really nice package when all said and done. Having a look here down the driver's side, again, you can just see how clean and straight this is. Very, very sharp indeed, looking down there. Very smart, I must say. There are a couple of little scuffs just very low down here on this lower bumper corner here, so you can just see a couple of little blemishes down there. But I say very low down, not particularly noticeable, but if I can see it, I will gladly point it out to you. Opening up the driver's door then, start to have a look inside here. So having a look at the step, the floor, the driver's seat. You can see this is all looking very, very nice. You've got the driver's armrest, that's on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. You've got electric windows, electric folding mirrors, that's how those operate there. They're actually heated as well. There's a button on the dashboard to turn that on. You've got auto-activated lights, auto-activated wipers. The vehicle is supplied with 2 full flip remote keys, and of course keys there for that deadlock on the rear door. You've got cruise control on the left-hand side, onboard computer controls on the right-hand side, 74,905 miles. You can see it's all idling correctly as it should be. Up on top of the dashboard here then, plenty of storage up here, and you've got a USB and a 12-volt socket just there. 6-speed manual gearbox to go along with that 130 PS diesel Euro 6 engine. Down below that, nice little hidden cup holder just there. And then in the centre, all the usual limited specs. You get things like air conditioning, as I mentioned, heated wing mirrors, heated windscreen. That's the actual elements in the screen, not just the blowers. And you've also got heated seats on here as well. The Sync 3 screen in the centre here, absolutely fantastic addition to the Transit Custom Limited. That gives you DAB radio. So if we go onto here, you can see you've got DAB radio on there, but you can also connect your phone to this via Bluetooth. But crucially, when you plug your phone in by one of the USBs here, either this one or the one up on top of the dashboard, plug your smartphone in there, and that will give you Apple CarPlay or Android Auto plumbed straight into the screen. So just to summarise then, this is our one owner from new 2022. It's actually registered February 22 on a 71 plate Ford Transit Custom Signature 280 model, so 2.8 tons gross vehicle weight, 130 PS Euro 6 diesel engine, accompanied with that 6-speed manual gearbox, short wheelbase, based on the Limited in the fantastic frozen white with these lovely additions which you can see around the van. Fantastic condition, it must be said, for 74,000 miles. Brilliant service history with 4 previous services before it arrived with us, and also then the wet belt change with a new MOT and a full health check, so the van is absolutely ready to drive away from here straight away. It is supplied with 12 months AA warranty, completely free of charge, which you can use nationwide in any AA approved garage. You have also got options to upgrade that to 2 or 3 years respectively if you want to. So to go to 2 years it's 399 plus VAT, and to go to 3 years it is 599 plus VAT. We can deliver our vehicles nationwide. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, and we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. If you haven't seen it already, I urge you to head over to our website there, bridgendvans.co.uk, and that is where you'll find the price, description and the photography of this vehicle, along with all of the others that we've currently got advertised. Thank you very much for watching.